Namaste, my lovely friends. Welcome to Yoga Bliss with Shelly. Today is birthday yoga. We all have birthdays. It was my birthday yesterday. And birthdays can bring up triggers of getting older, and it's really important for us to take back our health. And yoga is a great way to practice that. So join me today, and you can grab any props that you would like. I just got this lovely bolster as a birthday present, so I'm going to be having a bolster. You can also grab a bed pillow, a blanket, blocks, whatever you feel like you need. So join me, my beautiful friends. Unroll the mat, unpeel the edges, and together let Welcome back, my lovely friends. It's been another year. It's crazy. Birthdays come and go. So join me for this birthday practice. I'm going to grab a bolster, and we're going to start out in a supported version of a Matsyendrasana, which is the fish. You can also put a block and drape a pillow over that if that works for you, or you can grab 2 couch pillows or 2 bed pillows. And you can just join me on your sit bones. And you're going to bring your bolster, your blankets, pillows, whatever you have up behind your back, and then you're going to just allow yourself to just relax. So this is a very heart-opening pose to start today's practice. So you can find what feels best for your legs. It actually feels really good for me in crisscross applesauce. You could also take a butterfly, that's soles of the feet touching soles of the feet, or you could allow the feet to lay long. And if you're dripping off of your mat a little bit, I know I'm really tall, so I always have a hard time finding a mat that is long enough for me, but I have some space to go up here. So let yourself just show up here and let yourself kind of get your wiggles out, right? It's like we start a new practice and there's all these nerves and all the things happening. You just let yourself show up. Maybe you have a yawn, like me. Find a safe spot for your hands and just allow your heart to splay wide open, and breathe a big breath into that heart center, and allow yourself to exhale. And just bringing that awareness to that inhale and letting the breath go. Really just allowing yourself to find a little calm. Perhaps if you can find a little stillness between the thoughts, or maybe you have an itchy head, or there's a lot going on around you and sounds around you. I know I have all of my children outside, so it's, I've got to work through distractions. So just allow yourself to just show up and know that however you are feeling, or if you're having a lot of nerves today, or it's hard to find stillness, that's okay too. Just bring that breath in and letting it go. And just taking a minute to just acknowledge your heart space. And so that could be your physical heart, or the energetic heart, or whatever resonates with you today. And really just feel, what does it feel like in your heart? Like that space surrounding the lungs and the ribs. And maybe you could just feel that energetic space between, and just notice. Sometimes our heart can feel numb. Sometimes we can have a lot of tightness and tension. Sometimes there's physical pain. Sometimes there's just this heaviness to the heart, this darkness to the heart. Or sometimes we can feel lighthearted. And just here in this moment, I'm bringing this up so we can just acknowledge how the heart's feeling, right? Just being with that space. Because I know getting older in our lives, when birthdays come and go, it almost seems like, whoa, where has the time gone? And when we get older, it can bring up old triggers. It's really important to allow ourselves to feel old hurts, to heal them And that's what brings us into the present moment. Because it's not that we're living in the past to feel our old pain. It's that we're healing through it to feel it, right? And then that's bringing us into the present moment. Just taking this moment to just feel also whatever's happening in the body. Maybe feeling the legs, and maybe if it feels good, you can bring your soles of the feet onto the earth here, and you can allow yourself to have a little windshield wiper. So that's just gently windshield wipering side to side. And just slowly awakening that spine. Wonderful work. And yoga is such a wonderful practice that helps us keep healthy, right? Because movement does so much for the mind and the body and the emotional body, and it releases all these hormones. So it's really important for us to keep healthy, keep a healthy heart, keep a healthy circulatory system, a vascular system, heart system, to move our body. So we're going to move our body. And from here, however this works best for you, you can roll off of the side or try to power through your tummy and sit up. And I've had this sneeze I've been holding, so I apologize that I'm scaring it away. Whew, you ever get that? There it is, excuse me. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna move that out of the way. And from here, meet me in a tabletop position. And if you have hard floors, I very, very much encourage you to just put a blanket under the joints to encourage healthy joints. And so from here, we're just gonna meet in this tabletop position. We're just gonna take a few cow and cats. So really activate through the core and inhale, raising that spine up, flexing the spine U. Exhale to deepen, inhale to rise. Exhale to sink. Awesome work, inhale to rise. Exhale to sink. Awesome work. From here, my friends, we're gonna release, I'm gonna be mirroring you, so we're gonna release that right leg long, and then we're gonna take the left foot and we're gonna hinge it back. And as we hinge back, we're gonna reach out to that left side. If you have a block, you can definitely use that here, or a water bottle for a little support, or you can just flat open the hand like a starfish, or you can fist on the earth here. And then we're gonna inhale, opening up here. We're gonna come into this gate. So we're gonna exhale from here with that foot on the extended right leg, tracking to the long edge of the mat, extend, and then inhale, come up for a gate. So with this hand on the right side, you can track down the leg, or you can allow it to go behind your back. You can breathe that breath in and let it go. We're gonna make this active, so we're gonna come all the way down, really activate through that core, inhale. So we're gonna get our heart rate pumping, right? Moving that heart, moving the body at higher spaces, more of these moving movements. This is what it's gonna help open and activate that heart, right? We're gonna open that heart up. Gonna move that body. Awesome. Let's do 5 more at your own pace. So really tuning into this leg grounded on the earth, and really activating through the hamstrings, squeezing through your bottom, and then also shooting that strength right through this leg that's length and long. 3 more. Inhale, exhale as you go down, or do whatever breath works best for you. Awesome work. From here, we're going to do a little fun variation of a moon, a half of a moon. So right, this leg is lengthened behind us here. Actually, we're gonna swing this leg around here. So we're gonna bring the sole of the foot facing right, just a little hinge here. We're gonna bring this hand down onto the earth. You can also use your block here, like so. I'm gonna lengthen it kind of that chunky way down. And you're gonna bring it kind of on the outside of the shoulder, situate it what works best for you, so the shoulder comes down. From the tummy, you're gonna inhale, bringing that navel back towards the spine, really moving the shoulder all the way up. I'm having some technical difficulties, but we're working through. Bringing that shoulder to spring up high to the sky, and then we're gonna inhale, activate really as much as you can, raising up high here. I know for me, this block is not working, so I'm gonna bump that out of the way and get back down on the earth here. And so we're really gonna find this long line of energy through that leg, shooting through the sole of the foot, wrapping around the calf, the hamstring, the thigh, and then we're gonna exhale half of the moon. So this is kind of a trickier variation, and you're not standing, but it's not trickier, it's less tricky, but it can get you. So it can get everything. You're working your entire body, inhaling that breath in and exhaling it out. You can point the toes, or you can exhale pressing the heel. And maybe you can just switch. So point the toes, exhale, press that heel. And really power as you're pressing that hand into the earth, and then you're almost like shooting like a lightning bolt, strengthening through the finger, all the way raised above your head. Awesome work. Inhale that breath in. Exhale it out. Long line of energy. You've got this. Strengthen that body. Strengthen that booty. Bringing in that health to that body. And then from here now we're gonna make it a little bit more fun. So we're gonna move this hand a little bit forward to give us a little more stability from here. And we're gonna do some little more active pose. So we're gonna actually re-swing that leg to the back to give us a little more stability, right? So from this half moon, extended side angle, and then we're gonna extend that leg up, and then we're gonna do some side crunches. So we're gonna bring the knee to the elbow. We're gonna do 10 of these. 9, you can do this. 8, strengthen. 7, strengthen that booty. 6, it's not a race. 5, really feel the muscles activate. 4, you can do this. 3, 2, last one, hold. 10, 9, 8, you can do this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ha, 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 ha. Meet me at the center of the mat, wiggle out the hips, maybe give yourself a little booty rub. And from here, we're gonna go into that opposite side, right? So we're gonna just kind of crawl around so I'm not facing my backside to you. So I'm going to still be mirroring you, right? Okay, so we're gonna extend now the left leg long. And just take a moment maybe if you need to from here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna swing that leg back, right? Swinging that left leg back, rooting this hand, the left hand into the earth. So what you wanna do is you wanna get that hand underneath of the shoulder, right? Activate through the core, through the tummy. Inhale, raising this up for this. It's like an extended side angle, but we're gonna bring it into an active gait, right? So the gait is going to hinge up, right? Your gait is hinging up. The arm on the left side is gonna track down or come behind your back. Now make this active. So really, my friends, tune into that foot on the earth, drawing your muscles all the way into all the way up from your legs to your glutes to your core here, right? And then you're gonna exhale, and as you hinge down, all the weight is not gonna slam into this hand. You're gonna do your best to hold it all together in your core. So exhale here, right? We're gonna do 10 of these. Moving that body, getting that heart rate up. Joyo. Joy loves to people watch and bark at people. He has the little dog syndrome, I think it's called. 7, squeeze that booty. You can do hard things. 6, I know it's a lot, but really tune into the shoulders, the core, and feel what it's feeling like in the hips. 4, 3, 2, birthday yoga is getting healthy on the birthday. Whether it's your birthday or not, you can practice this, right? All the time. 1, awesome. Now we're going to come into that version, the variation of that half of a moon. So right, this right leg is gonna swing around to give a more stability. And we're gonna post up on that foot here. And then we're gonna root the hand underneath of the shoulder. If the block felt good for you, you can rock that out. So really we're gonna open up through the hip. We're gonna open up through the heart here. And we're gonna bring that leg long and strong. You can also keep a bend here if that feels good. I could have offered that earlier. I apologize. So really find that length in the leg before you even activate the arm. And if you're feeling real wiggly and need to just stay down in like a plank position, that's okay too. It's really okay, and especially important to listen to your body. Always, always, always. So doing your best to open up the hip, open up the heart, find that inner strength. You can find a bend elbow here. Exhale long and strong. Breathe that breath in. Let it go. Breathe that breath in. Let it go. Find this long line of energy here. Working through the body's inner turmoil. Breathing that breath. Using a drishti if you can, maybe a still visual point to help you. Whew. Using that body, sinking that body in with the breath. 2 more breaths here. Really expanding the ribs and growing the heart, letting it go. You can do this. Working through the distractions of the mind, or perhaps just being with them, like noticing my mind is feeling really crazy right now. My emotions are feeling very disruptive, and that's okay. Okay, from here, we're gonna come back into swinging that hind leg, right? I'm making you think. We're switching the body around, back behind you again. So, right, this left or right leg is gonna face behind you, and then the hand is gonna face the short edge of the mat away from you. Once again, from here, extending long, and then we're gonna come in for these kind of like side crunches. So really tune in, maybe draw the knee up first and then draw the elbow in. 10 of these, extend long and strong. 1, 2, kick that heel out. 3, 4. You can do hard things. You're stronger than you think you are. 5. If you want to pick up the pace, you can. 6, 7. Strong, you're strong, I am strong. 8, kick that heel. 9, 10, kick lab 1 more. 11, extra, freebie, hold, hold, hold. Oops, in, hold, hold, hold. 10, 9, 8, I can do hard things. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, ha, ha, ha. Shake out that booty. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Awesome sauce. Ha, ha, ha. From here, my beautiful friends, I'm feeling like a dog, a cat, or you too. Okay, now let's meet in a downward facing dog. So just take this at your own pace. Hands rooted into the earth, and just journey with a downward dog and meet me at the top of the mat by walking the feet up to the hands and coming into a forward fold. And just allowing the body to ragdoll forward for a moment. And then just slowly meeting me in a standing Tadasana. And from your Tadasana, you can choose to meet me at the top, the middle of the mat here. And we're gonna just finish with a nice balancing pose of Vrikshasana, which is just a tree pose. So we're gonna start by rooting that right foot into the earth and zipping up all of the joints. So you really want to encourage yourself to like make this nice long line here and be aware that that hip likes to pop out. So how you can counteract that is squeezing the bottom in and squeezing the tummy in, right? So first option is going to be a kickstand down low. Second option is going to be between the ankle and the knee. And no, there's no shame. Wherever you are in this practice is okay. Third option is you can really sink, and you can use a wall. It's okay to use a wall or a stool. I know this is different for me. There's days where I can't get up and there's days I can. I'm like, it's my birthday. I'm going to be strong today, right? So pushing equally that hip in and pressing the foot equally. So really from here, I want you to imagine a tree. I live in the mountains, so I can easily just look out of a window and see a tree. If you could, find a tree. If not, I really want you to use your visualization and just imagine a tree that has these roots down, stumps that grow up, right? The stump that comes up and the branches. And knowing that trees go through a change. They go through so many changes with all of the seasons. And sometimes, right, we're bare naked. Right now, where I live, it's like spring and trees are coming in full effect in the blossoms. And they're about to be like leaves, and it's super cool. Ooh. And know that if you need to do an interpretive dance with your arms, that's totally acceptable. You can also find a mudra, so you can just bring your hands to your hearts. You can also kind of float your hands up top. I like to make a circle, like Guyana mudra, with my pointer and my thumb. That is really helpful. Or you can even make like a circle with your hands, just to kind of signify like the whole of the planet or the whole of the earth. A circle is such a strong shape. So really working through. I know my heel keeps sliding down. These are very slippery pants. So if you have slippery pants, you might resonate with that. Sure, Shelly, it's the slippery pants. Sometimes it's harder than others to do poses, and then you fall out, and that's okay. So if you haven't already, you can allow yourself to slowly journey out or fall out like me. And maybe just give your leg a little shake, because my butt is burning on fire. Maybe yours is too. Shake it out. Now we're gonna go into the other side, right? Whew, don't be hard on yourself, because it's your birthday. Oh, maybe it's your birthday. If it's not, happy birthday, happy birthday. So we're gonna root that opposite foot into the earth, right? Left foot into the earth. I really want you to see yourself really just like floating into this pose, because it's so important for us to visualize ourselves doing things and going to the same side that you were on the other side. So really, if you are up tall, down low, I really want you to, wherever you are, just really tune into this left leg, drawing that like an arrow that radiates straight up and down. Find a drishti, a visual point. If you can, look out the window. If you need to do that interpretive balance dance like I like to do, that's okay, right? This is a practice. It's not a perfect. And yoga is not a one-size-fits-all. And I want you to know that yoga is not only for, like, sometimes I get triggered by the word yogis, because I don't feel like we all fit into that box. I know that I've taken classes and I'm like, am I a yogi? Well, I am now, but when I first started, I didn't resonate with that. And I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm in the wrong place. So you're welcome here. That's just a label, right? Finding your balance. Woo. And if you need to come out, that's okay. Wiggle out. Try your best to make yourself get back in. And really, once you're in this pose, I want you to tune into your spine and see if you can almost like imagine like you're pulling a rope on the top of your head. Da-da-da. Ha-ha. My legs are burning on fire. They really are. I went for a big hike yesterday, and that's what's happening. So let's slowly, if we can, ah-ha-ha, come out. Oh, and wiggle your leg. So let's just take a free moment to just shake it out. And we're gonna finish our practice just with a little standing here. So just shake out that leg. Maybe you need to rub yourself. It's your birthday. Maybe it's not, maybe it is, but rub, give yourself love. And from here, meeting me back in a Tadasana, and we're gonna just finish with allowing our arms to lay wide open and then crossing that midsection and giving yourself a hug. And since this is a birthday practice, we're going to sing the cheesy traditional happy birthday song to ourselves. So you can join in with me, or you can just hug yourself. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to me. Whatever your name is. Happy birthday to you. Giving yourself a hug and acknowledging that this is another year here, and that this is another opportunity for you to do better, to do more, to be healthier. And that's part of here showing up on this mat. Giving yourself a warm embrace. And truly, my friends, I encourage you to give yourself so much compassion for this next year of your life. And I want you to fully step into who you are and showing up how you are, and knowing that you will not repel people by being yourself. Being yourself will attract people. Hug, hug, hug in. And then you can join me if that resonates with the palms, kissing palms to the heart. Namaste. Happy birthday, my lovelies. I love you. I'm so grateful for another year on this platform, and just another year on this beautiful planet Earth. I love you all. I'll see you back here very soon.